There have been several viral video clips of President Biden within the last week. And here's the thing. Some may raise fair questions about the president's mental acuity. Others have been taken wildly out of context. Here we try to call them straight, so we want to show you what's real and what isn't. Since they've been used by some on the right to call into question the president's mental faculties at the age of 81, we've seen at times disingenuous criticism from the right.
He's put the elder in elder statesman. President Biden giving another embarrassing, brain-addled performance on the world stage.
While some on the left have been quick to blow off the issue altogether.
Because you think about the fact that the president is playing chess and the former president at best is playing like hungry, hungry hippo.
And at other times, attempts to distract from the very real questions which we've asked on this show about the president's cognitive function. Not about his age. Important distinction, right? A lot of very sharp octogenarians. The left has also tried to go after Trump and his mental sharpness, too. Let's examine some of the videos that the right has highlighted as of late. There was video of President Biden seemingly trying to sit in a, quote, invisible chair and then supposedly wandering off from a group of G7 leaders. And Saturday, seemingly freezing on stage with former President Obama. Except each and every one of these videos was cropped or edited in a misleading way before being shared widely on social media. The right-wing media amplifying the perception that Biden is dazed and confused, while the left gets to say, see, they're all edited, nothing to see here, which can be disingenuous as well. We begin with that most recent video from the big Hollywood fundraiser on Saturday for the Biden campaign. The viral clip shows Biden seemingly freezing on stage as former President Obama took him by the arm and led him off stage. Okay, now here's the video from the left. It shows Biden not freezing at all, but sort of skips over the moment. The one being shared by the right looks a lot worse. You see Obama sort of tugging his arm. But does that mean Biden froze? Not necessarily. Being led off the stage certainly doesn't look good. But the right went wild. Headlines and tweets like Biden appears to freeze up, has to be led off stage by Obama at Megabucks, LA fundraiser, so embarrassing. Biden freezes at star-studded fundraiser before Obama comes to the rescue and pulls him off stage. Meanwhile, the White House coming out swinging with its own spin, saying that Biden was just taking in the adoring crowd. Now, so let's say it does seem that there was something there, but not as bad as the right made it out to be. Now let's talk about that parachutist, right? Here's the right's video, extremely edited cut from the New York Post, looks really bad. Biden wandering away from a group of G7 leaders, led back by the Italian Prime Minister, except what you don't see is the video is so heavily cropped that you can't see Biden giving a thumbs up to one of the parachutists. He wasn't wandering off, as many on the right claimed.
During a parachute demonstration, Biden got dazed and confused. How shocking. And started to just, wander off like that as other G7 leaders looked on in agony.
Except we now know that's not true. How about the invisible chair? The right-wing media sharing a clip. It seemed to show Biden trying to sit in a chair that wasn't there at a D-Day memorial. Except it was there. Here's the full version. It shows Biden sat down just one beat after the edited version cuts off. Meanwhile, Fox News host Jeanine Pirro tweeting and later deleting, quote, "This is the man representing us. This is how we're being perceived as a nation. Our commander-in-chief trying to sit in an imaginary chair on stage in front of the entire world. Lights on, but Biden's not home. Embarrassing is an understatement. There is no chair." There was a chair. The videos have been taken out of context so badly that even Fox's own media critic, Howard Kurtz, did a whole segment calling out his own company for its misleading portrayal.
I get that Biden is 81 and sometimes looks frail and confused, but in this instance, why would the New York Post, owned by Fox's sister company, or anyone follow the RNC's lead when the president was actually just given the thumbs up to this parachuter?
By inaccurately reporting and taking things out of context, the right is actually allowing the left to spin a narrative that it's all fake, right? That none of the videos showing Biden displaying, concerning behavior is real, which can, in and of itself, be a disservice to voters as well.
They used an angle that told a different story than the one that actually happened to push a narrative. And it's a narrative we're seeing all over the place. It makes you wonder, is Donald Trump worried? Is this all they have? Is the economy so strong? Is inflation getting better? Are all these things going in the right direction? Is the abortion issue such a problem that they have to change the subject?
And yet on the right, we have hyperbole and exaggeration. The truth is almost always more complicated. In this case, it seems pretty clear that Biden's lost a step, but he's not fumbling as badly as deceivingly edited video clips would make it appear. Look, this is a real issue. Voters deserve serious conversations about both Biden and Trump's mental competence that are not complicated by misleading edits. Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your cable provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.